Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another reaction video for today. And before we even get started, let's just say rest in peace to the legend himself, Itagaki, of course, creator of the Ninja Gaiden reboot franchise, and of course, Dead or Alive. And of course, Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out tomorrow, and we're here for that, baby. So, rest in peace, legend. So this is Ninja Gaiden 4, of course, which I'm very excited about. But I guess I should mention that I've seen a few reviews that they weren't they were official reviews, but they weren't supposed to be out yet. Let's just say I saw a bunch of people talk about it and play it and give their thoughts already. And it's from what I'm hearing from those people, this gonna be good. Which I mean, immediately when you tell me Platinum Games is at least co-developing, I don't think they were like fully the only ones. I think Team Ninja was still co-developer as well. But when I hear Platinum's doing it, I'm like, I know some people shit on Platinum now because of like Babylon's Fall and like the Turtles game that was like 10 years ago. But they still crank out bangers. Some of my favorite games of all time are Platinum games. Like Nier Automata is probably in my top 5 games of all time. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. That Transformers game, one of my favorite underrated games of all time. Transformers Devastation, so good. It came out at the same time as that Turtles game too, and that Korra game, and everybody just bundled them together. I'm like, no. This Transformers game's fucking good. No. I put my finger up to the face. I was like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. Anyway, so I'm expecting high reviews. I'm gonna say like an 88. But I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a little higher. Well, this could be like a 60. I'm like, oh. Anyway, all right. Let's get to it. Let's go. The review embargo was like 2 hours ago, I think. I only know that because OpenCritic puts on their thing the review embargo. I'm not gonna lie, I actually recorded a reaction earlier today thinking the reviews were already up. And then I went on Metacritic, I was like, where's the reviews? And I went to OpenCritic and it said it wasn't for another couple hours. I was like, oh. So I just anyway, all right. 88. That's my prediction. All right, let's go. All right. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's good. That's fine. Okay. Now maybe I was a little too high. 82 is definitely better than 67 over here for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And guess what? Ninja Gaiden 4 got announced earlier this year. When did Bloodlines 2 get announced again? I'm sorry. What was that? What did 2020, 2019 maybe? Ooh. Anyway, all right. That's a little lower than I thought. That's still great though. I think I have myself up a little bit too. I have all right, 83. All right, we're getting better. Maybe it's better on OpenCritic. Let's go to OpenCritic immediately. Fuck this. Let's see. That's lower. All right. I mean, that's still, again, that's great. I know I'm sounding like I'm disappointed. I really thought it was gonna be extremely high. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do fucking OpenCritic. I like OpenCritic better. I'm not gonna lie. I know Metacritic's the more popular one, but I think OpenCritic's a much better place. No offense to Metacritic. I think Metacritic's fine. Anyway, so we got 2 10s. Ninja Gaiden 4 is a triumph return for the series. Triumphant, I guess. Return for the series with Team Ninja and Platinum Games uniting to deliver the most intense and fluid combat the franchise has ever seen. Its dual protagonist story between Yakumo and Ryu, of course, Ryu Hayabusa, is beautifully told. Okay, wow, they like the story. I feel like the Ninja Gaiden stories always are like, they're good for their action game stories, but I never expect them to be anything but like I just played Ninja Gaiden 2 Black earlier this year, and it's there's a bad guy. Let's go kill his ass. Anyway, with jaw-dropping dynamic gameplay sequences for both characters, a stellar score ties it all together. I hope so. Ninja Gaiden music's pretty fucking good. Ninja Gaiden 4, one of the 2025. Dude, this is a good year for Ninja Gaiden in just period. Ragebound was great. From what I played, I only played like maybe 2-3 hours of it, but from what I played, it's great. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black I thought was great. This is great. It's a good year. Oh, last year I would have never thought we get another Ninja Gaiden game, period, but we got 3 this year and they're all great. And firmly cementing the franchise's grand return in the modern era. Hell yeah. Ninja Gaiden 4 is not a game built for comfort. It is built for those who still believe that skill matters. That's probably why it only has an 82, because I'm sure like GameSpot probably gave it a 6. It's really hard. Every cut, every dodge, every perfectly timed strike reinforces that belief. By the time the credits roll, one truth becomes clear: the way of the ninja has not been forgotten. It has merely been waiting for the right blade to bring it back to life. Nice. A successful return of a legendary title. Okay, I don't know why they put that in quotes, but all right. Ninja Gaiden 4 is more than just a return. It's a rebirth of one of the greatest action franchises. Team Ninja and Platinum Games have redefined precise, masterful combat, delivering an experience that blends Japanese rigor with modern cinematic flair. Okay, it's a game that rewards skill and punishes complacency, restoring action to its original place in an age of simplification. I just want to. I'm sorry. I just want to see. It's only fair we do a couple of really great reviews and then do the lowest score as possible. All right, so 6 out of 10. All right. There are moments specifically during flashy boss fights or particularly tough levels where Ninja Gaiden 4 shines. Unfortunately, a lackluster story. That's not okay. So they didn't like the story. Repetitive content and a general lack of polish on important gameplay elements like the camera. Oh, I will say Ninja Gaiden 2's Black's camera really was pissing me off at times. Like the camera make the series' grand return anticlimactic. All right. Well, I mean, this is a grand return, I guess. One was a remake / remaster, and the other one was a. To be fair, I feel like Ragebound should have been the climactic return. I mean, Ninja Gaiden was a side-scrolling series when it first came out. So, Ninja Gaiden 4 delivers fast and furious action that will have you hacking and slashing through demons and cybernetic soldiers in a fun and satisfying way. But its overuse of gimmicks in its level design. Okay, I don't like that. I'm trying to think what that would be. Don't you like grind on rails? That's probably one. I saw that in the gameplay. You grind on rails as the new character. What's his name again? Yucky Momo? What the fuck's his name? Whatever. But its overuse of gimmicks is level design, lack of variety of weapons. Ooh. I don't know if I like that because Ninja Gaiden has quite a plethora of weapons. Even though I will say I was like gravitating towards 2 and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and I forgot which ones they were. Which ones did I gravitate more towards in that game? Fuck, now I don't remember. When did that come out? January? Oh fuck. It's funny. I don't remember it, but I feel like I just played that game. I mean, I guess it was 9 months ago, but still. Flat story. Keep this from being. I don't really even give a fuck about the story. Whatever. Flat story is perfectly fine as long as it doesn't like take up so much of the time. You know what I mean? Like I think Ninja Gaiden 2 was perfect, where it was just like, all right, here's some cutscenes. You could skip them if you want, but they're very short and it doesn't matter. You can just watch them. It's flashy enough and fun. The story was not in the way at all. What game the story was in the way? Lost Soul Aside. That's why I had to put that motherfucker aside because holy shit, that game was way too long. I was really enjoying the gameplay. Everything else, voice acting's terrible. The story itself, it's not even worth paying attention to. The world itself is boring. The puzzles sucked. Like everything about that game was not good except the combat. The combat I thought was great. And graphics were good too. But I don't know. It's just like if that game was like 10 to 15 hours long, it would have been a solid 7 out of 10. But because it just kept getting in the way, everything I'm talking about, platforming too was not good. It's just unfortunate. So luckily Ghost of Yotei is great though. That's another action game. And that game's great. So maybe Ninja Gaiden 4 could be the weird actually let's read a 8. I already read a couple. Let's read where's IGN? What'd they give it? Huh? I know it doesn't have it doesn't have kill streaks and fucking zombie modes and shit, but I'm sure they gave it a good score. Maybe they gave it a 9. Did I read theirs already? I might have read it. They give it a 10. No recommendation. Blank. Sought to replicate the success of Nier Automata, and Metal Gear Rising. Of course, that's one of my favorites too. When it comes to the combat system, the outcome is positive. However, the game suffers from overly restrictive level design. Sounds like a Ninja Gaiden game to me. Poor storytelling, again, sounds like, and an art direction that leaves much to be desired. Okay, that one's definitely not the case for Ninja Gaiden. I actually love how the original 2 Ninja Gaiden games look, especially Ninja Gaiden Black. I thought, or I guess just those two. They always have like this distinct look to them. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like a game of that gen, but it looks great still now. I don't even know how to say it. It has like that hazy kind of look to it. I love it. Ninja Gaiden 4 will not be up for Game of the Year, or likely even considered one of the best games in the series, but that doesn't matter. This is a game for anyone who just wants to feel like a badass ninja carving up enemies in the blink of an eye, because sometimes that's all you want. Okay. I mean, I don't really need that. Again, before kind of read that. Okay. Ninja Gaiden is a thrilling ninja adventure packed with fast-paced action, combat, cinematic action, and stunning visuals, offering an intense and rewarding experience for the series veterans of the newcomer and the newcomers alike. It's a shock to the system that reminds us of a time before Souls-likes. I mean, there's been action games. They just got like Lost Soul aside. You know, when the action is actioning, it's good, but when the story's storying, and then it fucking I can't stand it. Because at first I was like, okay with it. I was like, it's whatever. It's a generic story. But it kept fucking like, oh my God, I don't care. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Placed well among Team Ninja and Platinum Games as the best efforts. Ninja Gaiden 4 really lives up to the hype and is a total blast. Hell yeah. Okay, Ninja Gaiden 4 revives the decade-plus dormant franchise with a new developer leading into an insanely fast new direction. It's a fun, occasionally beautiful title with an actually not terrible story. Okay, I like the story. Perhaps the first for the series. Come on. I mean, this story, who gives a shit? Like, I always hate that as a negative. Like, a game can have, like, a story that's, like, bare bones and lame, and that doesn't need to be a negative. As long as it doesn't take up that much time, you know? Then it shouldn't be that big of a problem. You know, like, you're not seeing me fucking getting upset at, like, the Doom games, the newer Doom games, because the stories are, I guess, kind of lame, you know, even though there's really cool lore. But, like, this, like, the storytelling, I guess. I mean, there's, like, barely any cutscenes in fucking Doom and Doom 26 and Doom Eternal. There are a few in Doom Eternal. There's way more in Dark Ages, it feels like. But, I don't know, whatever. Let's not mince words. After more than a decade of dormancy, seeing Ninja Gaiden return with this much confidence feels triumphant. Wait, triumphant. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I read that wrong earlier. I'm sorry. My brain hurts today. I just went to see Black Phone 2, which was actually pretty good, but it felt weird seeing a movie again. GameSpot gave it an 8. Look, because I haven't been in the theater in a couple months. Ninja Gaiden 4 brings the series back with a bang, building on its intoxicating foundations with smart additions that further elevated its brutally brilliant combat. Okay, all right. Well, there you go. It's good. It's good. Maybe not as good as I was kind of hyping it up to be, but whatever. I really need to play Ball Pit. Didn't that Painkiller remake come out too? To this, did I get reviews? Nope, that's the old Painkiller. Here we go. I mean, that comes out tomorrow, I believe. No reviews. Okay. That's almost never good, by the way. If people aren't allowed to get review. Oh yeah, Dispatch comes out Wednesday. Yeah, I want to play that. I might actually have to do like a video for that. I really want to get into the Jurassic World franchise. Murder Inc. Why does that sound familiar? What is this? Oof. 2.5 out of 10. Damn. Why do I think that's just such a generic title. It just sounds like something I've heard of before. Wait, Painkiller's not even here. I guess it's not. Technically, it's not out yet, right? It comes out tomorrow. Ooh, Splitgate too. It's still not here. Oh, we had Tormented Souls too. I'm pretty sure Painkiller is out tomorrow. I feel like no one's talking about it, which, I mean, it doesn't look like. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, no reviews. It says October 9th, but it got delayed until the 21st. That's tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I get it doesn't really look like Painkiller. It doesn't. 100% does not. But it looks like a fun little arcadey shooter, and that's fine. You know, I never expected Painkiller to ever come back. So when they said Painkiller's back, I was like, cool. And then they showed the game. I'm like, okay. I mean, okay. Where's the nail gun? Did they ever show the spear nail gun thing? I used to love that weapon. Just fucking nail right into the wall. So good. Anyway, that's it. Bye.